Real Madrid's new era begins. Mourinho's first big decisions. The new era at Real Madrid has officially begun. Before we begin, if you love Real Madrid news, transfer updates, and the biggest football stories from around the world, make sure to subscribe to Football Flash and turn on notifications. We bring you the latest news, breaking transfers, and in-depth football updates every week. Now let's get into today's big Real Madrid update. Jose Mourinho has arrived at Valdebebas to start work ahead of the team's first preseason training session. Although many first-team stars are still away after the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Mourinho is already facing several major decisions that could shape Real Madrid's season. Speaking to the club's media, Mourinho revealed that preparations have already been underway for some time. He also confirmed that former Real Madrid midfielder Sami Khedira has joined his coaching staff, while the club has appointed a new head of medical services in an effort to reduce the injury problems that have affected the squad in recent seasons. The first training session will mainly feature academy players and a limited number of senior players. With many internationals still unavailable, this gives Mourinho a perfect opportunity to evaluate young talents before making important decisions. One of the biggest stories is Eduardo Camavinga. Despite his incredible potential, Camavinga has struggled to fully convince recent Real Madrid managers. Reports suggest the club would even consider selling him, with Manchester City previously linked as a possible destination. However, Camavinga has no intention of leaving Madrid. His goal is simple: stay, fight for his place, and prove Mourinho wrong if there are any doubts about his future. Now the Portuguese coach must decide whether to build around the French midfielder or convince him that a transfer would be the best option. Another player under close evaluation is Franco Mastantuono. The highly rated Argentine wonder kid was expected to leave on loan, but Mourinho has reportedly paused any decision. Instead, he wants to watch the teenager throughout pre-season before deciding whether he is ready for the first team or needs regular playing time elsewhere. Several academy players are also hoping to impress. Gonzalo remains with the squad alongside exciting youngsters such as Chestero, Thiago Pitarch, Manuel Angel, and Palacios. Their performances over the coming weeks could determine whether they stay with the senior team or continue their development elsewhere. While Mourinho reshapes the squad, Real Madrid continue making headlines in the transfer market. France international Ibrahima Konate has officially joined Los Blancos after leaving Liverpool as a free agent. During a press conference with the French national team, Konate described joining Real Madrid as a dream come true. He said, "Real Madrid is the biggest club in football history. It's something exceptional. Until you wear the shirt, it doesn't feel real." His arrival adds even more strength and experience to Madrid's defense ahead of the new campaign. Meanwhile, Real Madrid also made history during the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Thanks to Jude Bellingham's brace for England against Norway, Real Madrid players have now scored 19 goals in the tournament, breaking the previous record jointly held by Bayern Munich in 2014 and Paris Saint-Germain in 2022. Kylian Mbappé leads the way with 8 goals, followed by Jude Bellingham with 6. Vinicius Jr. has contributed 4 goals, while Arda Güler added 1 for Turkey. It highlights just how dominant Real Madrid players have been on the world's biggest stage. Another major piece of good news concerns Aurélien Tchouaméni. Despite transfer interest from Manchester United and previous speculation linking him with possible swap deals, Mourinho has made it clear that the French midfielder remains a key part of his plans. According to reports, Real Madrid and Tchouaméni have already reached an agreement over a contract extension until 2031, ending months of uncertainty. On the other hand, Vinicius Jr.'s future is still generating headlines. After Brazil's painful World Cup elimination, the Brazilian star admitted how difficult the defeat was emotionally. At club level, his contract situation remains unresolved, with only 1 year left on his current deal. However, Spanish reports suggest negotiations are progressing positively, and optimism is growing that Vinicius will soon commit his future to Real Madrid. With Mourinho back in charge, Konate strengthening the defense, Tchouaméni staying, Camavinga fighting for his future, and several young stars hoping to break through, Real Madrid's new chapter is already full of fascinating storylines. The coming weeks could define the direction of the club for years to come. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like,